Hi guys, I'm back with another process for my December album, and I've got a really simple photo here today. So I've got two 4x6s, so it's a 6x8 photo that I've printed on two 4x6s, and I'm just going to trim those down into 4 3x4s because that's the page protector that I want to use. There you go, there's the page protector there. So this is just a photo of some of the smells that I use during December because we don't have a real tree because of my allergies. So instead I burn all the candles, and this year I got a new oil blend too, so I needed to document that. I've grabbed these foiled label stickers from Ellie Edwards. The gold ones are so beautiful, and I also grabbed some enamel dots which I don't end up using. I've done my journaling on just a little scrap of paper because you'll see in the photo I've got quite a lot of sort of blank space at the top there. So I was going to use that as the place for my journaling. I was printing my photo on my phone and I never added the text. I could have added the text just straight onto the photo, but I sort of forgot and printed the photo out, and I didn't again want to waste the photo and reprint it. So instead I just did my usual trick of typewriting my journaling onto a little scrap of paper that you'll see very luckily fit perfectly onto the photo. I didn't actually measure that, that was luck more than good planning. Cut it into strips, and I'm just gluing that on with my Martha Stewart glue pen. Now I'm going to add one of these little labels at the top, and I'm trying very hard to center it. I didn't quite get it as high as I wanted it to go, but it's got a little bit of gold still showing, but that's fine by me. And then I wanted to add something into that. I didn't want to add another word because there's quite a lot of words on there already, so I grabbed my little tray of little leftover December-y type embellishments, and I'm going to add a tree because I guess part of the story is about the fact that I can't have a real tree. So that is the page. That's a really simple page. I was going to add little enamel dots all over the place, but actually I decided I quite liked it as it was, just quite simple, and I've got a bit of an idea for a kind of filler page that could go over the top of it. So for now, this is the way the page looks. Now, sequins. This is what I'm going to add for my filler page. I had that acrylic word magic. I think that came in like a Studio Calico documenter kit earlier in the year. And what I wanted to do was make a little sequin filler page to go on top of that page with the candles. So I've got these beautiful sequin mixes from the Stamp Spot, and it occurred to me that they sort of go in rainbow order. So the magic one's going to go in the middle, and I'm going to add stripes of different colored sequins into this 3x8 pocket. So I'm just adding my first sequin blend in here, and I've created a little template for myself for where I need to fuse the pockets so that they're all even. So I'm just popping the pocket on top of that and then fusing across that line. And that's my first one. And then all I'm going to do is carry on doing that up the page protector. So I'm going to add my next lot of sequins, which is more a sort of greeny colour. Move them down and then line it up. Now all of those lines are even, so even though I'm not lining it against the edge, they all still line up, and then run my fuse tool across. Now this is the only like slightly difficult part. Like, it should fit, it definitely does fit, but it's really tight. So I was pushing it down. I thought if it didn't fit, I could have like stitched it onto the top of the page protector, but it actually went in. It went in and goes all the way down. So I'm going to fuse that one in there as well. Just be careful when you're fusing like fat things like that in the pocket that the fuse tool only touches where you want it to fuse, otherwise it will melt through the plastic. And then I can go ahead and add my next mix, which just happens to be my D mix. And then again, I'm fusing that on there. I'm loving the way this looks already. And then I'm going to add my last mix in, which is more sort of reds and pinks, to finish up my little rainbow of sequins. So you can see on the back there the magic acrylic word there is blue, which I don't hate. I'm not going to worry about trying to cover it up or fill it up, and that is my little magic filler page. So this is how it looks on its own. I really love the sort of rainbow sequiny shininess of it, and then over top of my really plain photo, I just love it even more. If you want to keep watching, there's a couple more videos on screen. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!